Hey everybody, and welcome back to Smith Party of Six. I'm Audriana and this is our family's channel. This is the 5th video in a series about what I wish I'd known before becoming a stay-at-home mom. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about side hustles. And what I wish that I had known is that you don't have to have one, and if you're going to have one, then you need to make sure that it's the right one. First of all, before we jump into anything else, I just want to give a little shout out to Faith Living with the Jacksons. I actually saw a video over on their channel that I resonated with so much. She was talking about this very topic and how it really comes back to just not feeling content with the role of being a stay-at-home mom and a homemaker and a wife, when all of those things have huge value on their own, and we don't need to feel like we have to be making money to be contributing value to our family. So I'm going to leave that video linked down in the description box, and if you guys want to go check it out, it'll be down there for you. So when I first became a stay-at-home mom, I tried a couple different network marketing companies, and one of them I even tried twice. Like, I started promoting their product, then I quit, and then I went back to promoting their product again. So I was just kind of all over the place with it. And it was really because network marketing was not me whatsoever. Now, of course, there are other side hustles out there besides network marketing, but it seems that that's the big thing that a lot of stay-at-home moms do, is some form of network marketing. But when it came down to it, I was awful at it. It was completely inauthentic for me to be promoting products of any kind, even the ones that I liked to use. Both of the companies that I tried network marketing with were companies that I really liked. Like, I enjoyed their stuff, but for me to promote their product just was not within my personality whatsoever. Now, this is not a video knocking network marketing whatsoever. I know of a lot of women who are able to do it and do it well, and that it is authentic for them and their personalities, but it just was not me whatsoever. So I don't do any network marketing of any kind now. I just work on my blog and this YouTube channel, and those are the things that I found that I really love and that ignite my passion and that are a joy for me personally. But if network marketing is your thing, then just learn from me and choose wisely. I tend to be kind of like a yes person, and I see the potential in almost anything. And so I just jump right in. I just make that leap of faith without like actually taking the time to see what I'm getting myself into. And then I have to deal with those consequences later on. But here's why you shouldn't just jump in to the very first network marketing opportunity that comes along your way. Number one, you may be getting yourself into something that's not quite as good as what it seems on the surface. Thankfully, I did not end up signing up for a company like that. They were pretty upfront about everything, but not every company is. And then you're in on something that it's like, oh, this seemed really good before I started, but now it's not so great. And of course, whoever is asking you to sign up, they're marketing to you. Of course, they're going to tell you all the exciting things about it, but it is your job and your responsibility to then go do the research and figure out, okay, is this really as good as what it seems on the surface, or not so much? And we'll talk more about that in just a minute. But second of all, and probably the bigger reason why, is that you shouldn't just jump in, because then it can damage your credibility. So if you decide that you don't want to do a certain company anymore, but you like this one over here instead, and you flip-flop companies, then all that credibility that you built up with this one doesn't transfer to the next one. It makes you look like your word is kind of shaky and like you don't know which direction you're headed in. And okay, but if you said all that about this product, now you're saying it about this one, which is true. And if it was true with this one, then why aren't you repping that product anymore? So it can really damage the value of what you're saying if you suddenly decide to flip-flop companies when you see that, oh, maybe I don't like this company as much anymore. So you really need to be careful before you go into it so that that sort of thing doesn't happen. Because you don't want to look like this new company that you actually do like is something that you're just going to pick up and drop in another few months. But with that being said, if you are currently repping a company that you decide you really don't want to be a part of anymore, don't be afraid to go ahead and quit. It's not too late to do that. And if you do see another one that you're like, oh, that one actually has all the things that I was looking for, and then you do your research and you find out, okay, it's an awesome one to work with, don't feel like you can't start repping that one or distributing for that one just because of past mistakes with the other company. Know that it's probably going to take some time to build up that credibility, but just be consistent and stay true to who you are, and then people will start to see that, okay, maybe this is really the real deal like she's talking about. So whether it's your first time, second time, third time, whatever, before you decide to go into doing any sort of side hustle, whether it's network marketing or not, make sure to do your research. And one of the best ways to do that is by searching reviews for that company, because there are things that they're not going to include on the company website that you will be able to find that other people have said, watch out for this or this or this, and you'll kind of learn a little bit of the ins and outs. Now, you do have to be careful to kind of take that with a grain of salt. Sometimes people leave a company and are angry for whatever reason and decide to lie about that company or to over exaggerate, to spread a lot of bad reviews about them. So kind of watch out for that sort of thing. But if you see the same concerns and the same issues popping up throughout reviews over and over and over again, then it's likely that that is a true issue that that company has, and you might not want to go with them. Also, make sure that you ask lots of questions. So if there's somebody who presented you with this opportunity, then make sure that you don't just automatically jump right in with them, but that you let them know that you have concerns or that you have questions, you want to know more about this or that. That's literally what they're there for, so don't be afraid to ask the things that are worrying you or things that might be deal breakers for you. Really dig in and learn the facts before you say yes and decide to sign up. But also, with that in mind, make sure that you're kind. Remember that it's a person on the other side of that screen or on the other side of that phone call or whatever it is. And that even if there is something potentially shady going on with the company, that wouldn't be on them. In most cases, they're just another person like you trying to help their family earn money, trying to make a better financial future for their family, and you don't want to hurt that person while you're trying to figure out if that company is right for you. But regardless, the bottom line, no matter what you decide to go with, or not going with anything at all. Remember, that's totally a viable option. But no matter what you decide to go with, make sure that it's authentic to you. Because at the end of the day, if something goes south with that company, or you decide that you don't want to rep it anymore, you don't want to have to look back on that part of your life and like cringe and be like, oh my gosh, I was being somebody that I'm totally not. You don't want to lose yourself while you're promoting somebody else's product. That just doesn't make sense. So remember not to promote anything if you can't be yourself while you're doing it. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit that bell notification if you want to be notified every single time that I upload a new video, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.